Mahatma Gandhi was born on October 2nd of 1869, and he died on January 30th of 1948. He was from Porbandar, West India, which was located on the Kathiawar Peninsula. Mahatma Gandhi's father was named Karamchand Udachand Gandhi, who was also known as Kaba Gandhi. He was a political figure in Porbandar, India. And his mother was named Putlibai Gandhi, who was known as a spiritual leader of West India. Who was Mahatma Gandhi? Mahatma Gandhi was a civil rights leader in India who helped lead India in movement for independence. In 1888, at the age of 19, he later moved to London, England. The reason why he moved to London, England, was to study law at the University College, which was in London. What did Mahatma Gandhi believe in? He believed in Hinduism, which was not considered a religion, but a way of life. A quote by Mahatma Gandhi: "I am a Hindu by birth, and yet I do not know much of Hinduism, and I know less of other religions. In fact, I do not know where I am, and what is and what should be my belief. I intend to make a careful study of my own religion, and as far as I can, of other religions as well." Another quote by Mahatma Gandhi: "My life is dedicated to the service of India through the religion of nonviolence, which I believe to be is the root of Hinduism." What he is saying is, his life is dedicated to India through his religion of nonviolence, in which he believes nonviolence is the root of Hinduism. He also believed in vegetarianism, which was the practice of living on a vegetarian diet. Because Mahatma Gandhi believed in nonviolence, he believed that the killing of animals for food showed an act of violence in which he prohibited because of his faith. He also believed in self-rule. In Hindi, Swa meant self and Raj meant rule. Gandhi said that self-rule means every person rules himself. Therefore, there shouldn't be a government that enforces law at all. He said that his goal for India was not to have any underlying government.
I regard myself as a soldier, though a soldier of peace.
Moi, je me considère comme un soldat, quand même, un soldat de la paix.
I know the value of discipline and truth.
Je sais très bien la valeur de la discipline et de la vérité.
I must ask you to believe me when I say that I have never made a statement of this description, that the masses of India, if it became necessary, would resort to violence.
En attendant, laissez-moi vous dire que je n'ai jamais dit que les masses de l'Inde, si c'était nécessaire, recourraient à la violence.
I regard myself as incapable in my lucid moments of making a statement of this character. It is complete independence that we want.
Gandhi believed in Natalim, which meant basic education for all. He stressed the moral development of a person. Moral development focuses on change and understanding of morality from infancy through adulthood. In the field of moral development, morality is defined as principles for how individuals ought to treat one another with respect to justice, others' welfare, and rights. He also believed in truth and celibacy. Truth, which he dedicated his life to. He dedicated his life to the search of truth by learning from his very own mistakes. And celibacy? Celibacy is a state of abstaining from marriage and sexual relations. Gandhi practiced celibacy even though he was indeed married with kids. He was often criticized because of his behavior. He often slept naked in his bed with many young women to test himself. Gandhi also believed in fasting, in which he used to protest political actions and to rally support for his causes. Why was Gandhi famous? Gandhi was famous because he drew fame for his political leadership. He was active in politics and he ruled and guided while also inspiring others. Gandhi traveled to South Africa to support on behalf of the Indians. He was there for 21 years, from 1893 to 1914, fighting for the rights of South African Indians who were held under the rule of wealthy Muslims. He faced discrimination and he was thrown off a train after refusing to move and was beaten by a driver for refusing to travel on foot. This act of discrimination awakened him to social injustice, which influenced his act later on, bringing about social change. Mahatma Gandhi also led India's independence movement and urged for equal treatment and rights of Indians and South African citizens. He tried to inspire change through nonviolent means. He was also a primary leader of India's Home Rule League campaign to free Indians from oppressive British rule. The Home Rule League was a national political organization founded in 1916 to lead the national demand for self-government. Indians were under British rule and fought for their independence. Gandhi also supported civil unrest, also known as civil protest, which encouraged change through action. The image that you see here is one of the first series of nonviolent protests, which was nationwide and was the non-cooperation movement led by Gandhi. In order to promote his mission, he interacted with citizens and government officials. His anti-government actions caught the attention of unsympathetic government officials, which also led to his 12-year imprisonment, which he was charged on for conspiring to overthrow the government. Upon Gandhi being released, he returned to push for equality, leading to a 200-mile march to the Indian Ocean, which was called the Salt March. The Salt March lasted from March to April in the 1930s. The Salt March was an act of civil disobedience led by Gandhi to protest the British rule in India. During the Salt March, the people that followed Gandhi got salt as a symbolic act of rebellion against Great Britain's monopoly on salt. How did Mahatma Gandhi die? Mahatma Gandhi was shot by Nathan Godse, who was a radical. He shot him 3 times, who used a Beretta automatic pistol, who attempted to commit suicide short after but was caught by bystanders before he could kill himself. Gandhi was on his way to a prayer meeting at the Birla House in New Delhi.